God is about to push you to new levels of success. God is about to shift the atmosphere. And I know it's crazy because right now, even as you're watching this, you are dealing with things that people do not understand. You are going through hard times and hardships. You are fighting battles and storms that you feel like may break you if it has one more day of your time, if you give it any more energy. But God is about to shift your atmosphere. God is about to move you to a new level of success. There is doors that were closed in your face that are about to be opened. I don't know who's watching this, but somebody needs to hear this because this is a breakthrough word. And nothing is ironic. If you believe that the Lord can speak through people, and if you believe that your life isn't by chance, that God knew that your grandparents would get together and have your great-grandparents, and your great-grandparents will have your grandparents, and your grandparents will have your mother and father, and your mother and father would have you. See, everything was in alignment in order for you to be here, the time that you're here, in order to watch this video. God does nothing by irony. It's not a coincidence that you're watching this video. You need to understand something. You need to believe that God actually is talking to you, that you can be the one being blessed, that it can be you, that God can do something in your life. You do deserve a miracle. A miracle can happen for you. I know your life has been filled with hardship. I know you have watched a lot of people walk through before you. I know you have watched a lot of people win. I know you have been put last a lot in your life, but the first shall be last. And the Bible tells us that. But I want to let you know something. You do deserve a miracle. You can get a breakthrough. You do deserve to be successful. You can be the first entrepreneur in your family. You can start the business and the business blow up. You got to think big. You got to stop looking towards the past. This message is for you. You're not watching this by coincidence. I know you're hurting, so you don't want to believe it. I know you've lost faith a long time ago. So somebody like me sitting here just telling you that you can do this. You got to believe because it's about to happen for you. I know it just seems ignorant. I know it seems like, girl, you don't even know my story. You don't even know how many times I've tried and it didn't happen. You don't know how many times that I tried to make things better and it got worse. How could you tell me things are going to get better? I could tell you because you tried, and God, you didn't allow God to. Let God try this time. God told me to tell you that you're about to be successful. You're about to reach a new level of success right after the storm. You're not going to go from storm to a little bit of growth to a new level of success. You're going to go from the storm, from the pit, from the bottom, from nothing, from starvation, from discouragement, from depression, all the way to the top. And it's going to happen in a matter of a time. God is about to shrink the time that it should normally take a person. I don't know who needs to hear this, that it should normally take a person to get to the level you're about to reach. It's about to take half of the time. It's about to take half of the energy. And you want to know why? Because it didn't happen when you wanted it to happen, because you didn't have the power. But God wanted you to see this because he wants you to know that the power is in him. The power lies in him. The power is in the Lord, is when he say it's going to happen. And God is saying that if you're watching this, I need you to understand. If you haven't got motivated in a long time, if nothing can do it for you, if nothing could make you feel like things are about to change, let this be your word. Things are about to change. I want you to take hold. I want you to grip this word. You hold on to this word when tomorrow comes and you don't see a change. You hold on to this. I want you to know that it wasn't me telling you. It was the Lord telling you that things are going to get better. They must get better. They will get better. You are going to receive a breakthrough. Your life is going to change in a matter of moments. There is times where you try so hard. You fought so hard. You've wasted, exhausted all of your energy trying to just get up a little bit. Trying to get one step ahead. You're about to get 100 steps ahead without even trying. Things are about to change in your life without you even trying, without you even looking for them to change. You're not even knowing the best thing you could do was give up on yourself, because that's when you gave into God. That's when you allow God to work. When you stop putting all the pressure on you. See, in order to do and be who God says you are, you gotta deny everything your flesh tell you are. You thought you were strong enough. That's why it didn't work. But you didn't say, God, I know you're strong enough. I can't do this. I can't give up on God because he can move the mountain. But I want to let you know something. This new level is going to require a new source of you locking in. It's going to require new wisdom. You're going to have to get educated with the money that's going to come into your accounts. Your income is about to increase. exponentially. I want somebody to understand this. Your resources, your help, your exposure. God is about to triple, double. He's about to quadruple things in your life. There's going to be areas in your life that are going to multiply. There are going to be areas in your life that are going to double. There's going to be areas in your life that are going to triple. It's not going to be simple addition. The math ain't going to be mathing how the miracle is about to have hit your life. The math ain't going to be math, man. People on the outside are going to really wonder. This is going to be the first time in history a miracle like this has ever been done in the face, in the sight of your enemies. This is going to be the first time people ever seen somebody come from nothing to something. Somebody that just needed help 2 months ago, 2 weeks ago. Somebody that just didn't know how they were about to pay their bill. Somebody that just didn't know how they wanted to keep living when that person left them, when that person walked out. Somebody that just didn't know their purpose. I'm here to let you know who you are. I'm here to let you know a little bit about yourself, because since you were born, you had a birthright that entitled you to a miracle at this time, this year, this month, September 2025. If you're watching this, and even whenever this video gets to you, whenever you're watching this, that after this video is out, that's when you're entitled to your miracle. And you want to know why you're hearing this video right now? You want to know why you're seeing it? You want to know why it popped up and you clicked on it when you probably didn't want to, when you could have scrolled past, when you could have searched any other video, when you could have seen any other video? There is a billion videos on YouTube being posted every day, but God wanted you to sit right here, and he wanted your ears to be open. He said, when the Bible says, when you hear, Hebrews said, when you hear the voice of the Lord, do not harden your heart. I want some of you to understand something, that he knew you would be ready to hear this message. You would receive it. You would be ready to receive it. God ain't going, see, I know you still wondering, you still questioning, what if it don't happen? What if it ain't true? God is telling you right now, don't harden your heart. You need to accept this thing wherever. I know your circumstances want you to believe that want you to live in unbelief. Your circumstances want you to believe that this ain't for you. But I'm telling you that this is for somebody that's been working in the graveyard shift. This is message. It ain't for somebody that's a millionaire. This is for somebody that has been struggling and is about to become a millionaire because of your struggle. This is for somebody that did not know how they were going to eat, how the food was going to get on the plate. This is for somebody that don't even know about life, don't even know about their purpose. This is for somebody that is working a career that they don't feel comfortable in, that they know that they're called to a higher level. This is not for somebody who got it all together. This is for somebody that has lost it all. I want you to understand something. If you're watching this video, this is not for somebody that already received the breakthrough. This is for somebody that's been praying for a way to be made. This is for somebody that's been praying for strength. This is for somebody that has been coming to the last, to the wisp, coming to a loss of themselves. This is for somebody who lost everything. This is for somebody that's sitting in depression right now. This is for somebody that's sitting in a hospital right now. This message is for somebody that's been sick. This message ain't for the healed right now. This message is for you, because I want you to let you know something. You are at a point where you have nothing for a reason. You are about to gain everything. New levels, new dimensions, a new atmosphere is about to transform in your life. Things are about to change. This ain't for somebody that things have already changed. This is for somebody that's been running on E, low battery. Nobody around, nobody knowing, fighting battles in your head, going back and forth, wondering if you should do this, if you could do that, if you got the money to do this, if you can't do this, if you should hit this person up, if you should leave this out. This is for somebody that don't have nothing figured out. If you got it all figured out, this message ain't for you. I'll let you know something. New levels. New levels, new levels, new levels, baby, new levels. But I want you to know something, that this is going to come with discipline. You ain't going to never, the amount of money you're about to touch, the amount of blessings, the amount of mercy, the amount of grace, the amount of influence, resources, this is going to trigger the kingdom of darkness. See, there's going to be some people getting mad at you by the way you're getting repeatedly blessed. There is going to be some people getting jealous of you. You thought you was hating on now? Just watch. You thought that it was hard because people hating on you when you don't got nothing. See, you have came from a place where you seen your friends and your family, the closest ones to you, the closest ones, the ones that knew the most about you, the ones that was in relationships with you, the ones that was in revelation with you. You've seen them get jealous of you when you were the one asking for help, when you had nothing. I want you to understand something. Tables are about to turn. You better be on your guard. You better be ready. This message ain't if you're going to get the blessing. This message is because the blessing is coming. It's coming. It's already here. It's already on the way. I need you to understand something. The blessing is already on the way. The only reason why God wants you to see this message is because you got to learn how to protect what's coming. No, you got to have a fight. I know you fought so hard just to stay alive, but now you're gonna have to fight for what God is giving you, because it's gonna be worth fighting for. You at a point in your life where nothing is worth fighting for anymore. You did all the fighting you could do. But this time around, God is saying, I need you to hear this message, not because whether you believe or not, you're going to be blessed. You were born to be blessed. The moment your birthright was to be blessed, and you watching this right now is because you have a blessing that is about to be released into the atmosphere. You have a blessing your lifespan, your lifetime, and your blessing has finally met up on the same accord. It didn't happen before because they weren't on the same accord. But God is saying that the blessing has finally came in the right time. God appointed a time for you to receive a miracle, the biggest breakthrough, the biggest blessing of your life. He appointed a time, just like he appointed a time for you to click on this video, not scroll past, not watch another video, but you stayed and you're listening to this video because you know it's you, because you know you've been hurting, you know you've been down, you know you feel like you haven't been blessed, you know you've seen other people go before you. God told me to tell you that those people that went before you won't receive what you're about to receive. You're about to get the reward of being last. I don't know who needs to hear this, but the last shall come first. And the ones that finish last, they understand what it looks like. They got a different hunger. They got a different fight. Their prayers are different from the people that got their blessing the first time they asked. You had to ask 50 million times, so you're gonna know what it feels like to be last, and you're gonna know what it feels like to you gonna want to know what it feels like to protect this thing. You had to wait on the Lord to renew your strength. Some people, the first time they ask for something, there it goes. You want to know what? The first chance the devil got to take it away from them, the devil took it away because they didn't really have to fight for the blessing, but you had to fight for this miracle that's about to take place, that's about to embark into your life. You had to fight. So now you got to fight to keep it. The only reason why you're watching this video is because you got to learn how to protect the blessing that's coming your way. There was doors that didn't open for you. You were standing there knocking. And you started getting angry. And you kicked those doors down. And then you picked up the wood from those doors and you built your own table. With the doors that you kicked down. You bulldozed your way into this. You had to keep going when people didn't believe in you. When you didn't have the strength. When you didn't have the power. And God is telling me to tell you that a new level, a new life, new beginnings are happening for you in this season. And you got to learn how to protect them. You got to learn how to pray. You got to get closer to God. Because this thing is all about you now. You locked in. And you might not believe it because of what you're going through right now. It doesn't look like you're going to go from being on government assistance to owning your house. It doesn't look like you're going to go from all the problems that you're facing today to tomorrow waking up and the biggest financial blessing has hit your account and you don't even know where it came from. You don't even know where the help came from, but it's going to happen just like that. To donate to this ministry, to tithe a seed, to give into this message, to give into this channel, by the Lord just putting a word in your heart and you want to release that seed or sow it, a link will be in the descriptions down below. Until then, I love y'all so much. This message isn't by coincidence. It wasn't by accident. God does nothing by accident. The very person that I'm talking to right now is going to be the very person that this message was meant to find. It will not find you if it wasn't meant. It will not find nobody it was not meant to find. Your spirit attracted this message, literally. Your spirit attracted this message, angels. I need you to believe something. You may not believe it. Your spirit, on the thing that's on the inside of you, knows what I'm talking about. Even when your mind is telling you this can't be for me, your spirit attracted this. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready for a new level. You're ready. This ain't for somebody that's perfect. This is for somebody that life is in shambles right now. And you are not going to understand how this happened, but you're going to realize that only God, this thing had to be God. Because I don't know how this was possible. This would literally be impossible. But nothing is impossible to those that believe. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.